Hi, Legal Funnel members. Hope you guys are all doing amazing. Happy Monday. All right, today's topic is the one tool I use on a daily basis. Out of the hundreds of tools that I use to automate my law firm, there's one tool that I use on a daily basis. I'll be sharing that with you guys. But before we do that, I just wanted to make some announcements. We are graduating our Session 3 students tomorrow. This was our third session. It's a live coaching program for lawyers, teaching lawyers how to create their own automated, scalable, and virtual law firm. We had an amazing, very engaged group in this Session 3. And we're looking to replicate the same success we had with our first, second, and third session and do it for Session 4. If you're interested in joining our live coaching program, all you have to do is go to legalfunnel.com/video. There'll be a short video on the left side and a short application on the right side. Fill out the application. You'll book a time with either Kalinda or Ash, and you'll be able to get an opportunity to join our program. We are offering an early fast action taker bonus for those who enroll before July 31st. So you have until this Friday night to join. We know the value of our program, so we will be increasing the investment to join gradually, and we have been doing that, and we'll continue to do so. Our Session 4 starts on August 11th, so we'll have 2 weeks of enrollment. But again, we are increasing the price after July 31st. So if you're interested, just go to legalfunnel.com/video to apply. Pretty interesting. Yesterday in our Facebook group, I asked a poll, how do you typically spend your Sundays? The number one answer was most people chose that they spend their Sundays 100% family time. There was 18 of you guys that said spend most of your time on Sundays with family time. Half of you guys, there's 14 of you guys who said 50% family time, 50% work. That's how I am. Be able to mix in both work and family on Sundays. And then there's 6 of you guys who take Sundays completely off, which is great. I usually do that on Saturdays. I think everybody deserves one entire complete whole day off. And then there's 3 of you guys whose Sundays is 100% work time. And then there was also 3 of you guys who Sundays is time for family and preparing for the week. So great to hear how you guys spend your Sundays. Pretty interesting to know. All right, so today's topic, the one tool I use on a daily basis. And that tool is something that adds to my productivity on a daily basis, how I'm able to keep track of all the tasks and all the projects that I'm on. And that tool is Todoist, Todoist. I used to use a similar tool called Wunderlist before, but Wunderlist shut down and emerged into Microsoft. And the tool that I use is Todoist. What Todoist, what is simply all it is, it's just a task manager. It's a to-do, kind of like your daily task manager. That means every day before I start my day, I know I have my Todoist filled with all the tasks that I have to complete that day. What's great about it is you're able to write down exactly what your specific tasks that you work on. And 2, every task is tied into a specific date that I have to complete it. Okay, so for what I learned from my mentor is that if a task, if it does not have a specific deadline to it, then it's not considered a task. So make sure that if you have something to do, make sure it's tied to a physical deadline, to a specific date when you will complete the task. Okay, so every day it has a daily kind of like a calendar. Every day I know exactly what task I'm doing that day, and also same thing for future tasks. It's good for daily tasks. It's also good for weekly tasks, long-term tasks, any deadlines in the future, anything. If I need to pay off my credit cards early, I kind of already set that up. Set that up for the future, and so it keeps track of pretty much every day that I have to know of. I highly recommend having some kind of a daily task manager, where that way you're not just starting off your day like, what am I working on today? No, you need to know, you have with clarity exactly what tasks you're working on a daily basis, especially when you guys are, law firm owners. There's a lot of things to be mindful of, different deadlines for your clients, different things that you have to do with your team, your daily tasks. There's a lot of things to be mindful of. So make sure that you have some form of calendaring system or something that you know exactly with clarity what you're working on that day. All right. So I also want to hear from you guys. What is one tool that you guys use on a daily basis that you guys swear by? It's you guys need to use it. If you don't use this one tool, then you guys would not be able to manage your day. So please comment. What is one tool that you guys use on a daily basis? I'm gonna hear from you guys. I think that way we can learn from each other, and be able to use these tools to be able to help us run our law firms. All right. Another announcement is we are offering a free bootcamp. The bootcamp is a challenge it's a challenge, and it's a challenge for me to teach you guys how to create a funnel within 1 hour. It's a crazy challenge, and it's something that I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm gonna challenge you guys, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to create your own funnel in 1 hour. And also the challenge is for you guys to make your first $5,000 online with this funnel, and you guys have 7 days to make $5,000. And if you do meet that goal, then great. I'm gonna feature you guys. I'm gonna feature you guys in this group, and I'm also gonna welcome you guys to our Facebook Live program. We're planning on doing this bootcamp next Tuesday, August 4th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you are interested, just comment bootcamp. It'll be completely free for you guys to join. It will just be a very good challenge. You guys are gonna be challenged to make $5,000. The way I came up with this idea was, if somebody was to challenge me and say, hey, Sam, I'll give you $100,000 to go make $5,000. How would I go do it? That's exactly what I'll be teaching you guys. Okay, so it's a very minimum viable funnel that you guys will be able to create really fast, put it up exactly, and I'll be able to share with you guys how to share it, what to do with it, so that you'll be able to get engagement and get people to actually take action with what I'm going to teach you. If you're interested, again, to join the free bootcamp, just comment bootcamp, and I'll send you the details. We're limited to 100 people, and yeah, it'll be pretty interesting. Somebody asked, I just missed it. What's the tool? The tool is called Todoist. It's a daily task manager that keeps track of all your tasks that you have to do that day. It's very, very important to make sure that you know exactly with clarity. Before you start your day, you should know exactly what you're working on. It shouldn't be just something you start every day like what am I working on today? No, you should have clarity every single day before you start your work, exactly what tasks you're working on, and Todoist helps with that. All right, and I also want to hear from you guys, anybody who's watching. What's one tool that you guys use on a daily basis that you guys pretty much rely on? That way we can share with each other and we can learn from each other. All right, for our Legal Funnel Session 3 students, we'll see you guys tomorrow for Module 6, where I teach how to get a lot of reviews, how to get hundreds of reviews the same way I have. Also, I teach you guys about Google My Business. And if you guys haven't been onboarded for Google Screened, make sure for those people that commented last week in our video, I messaged you guys the link for Google Screened. It's an amazing opportunity. And let me just also clarify again, Google Screened is a pay-per-call service by Google. You pay directly to Google. However, there is a company who basically onboards and manages Google Screened, and right now they're currently the only people who have access to Google Screened. I've been able to partner up with them to secure a lower rate, discounted rate for you guys to get on board into Google Screened sooner, and also to get your Google Screened managed by them. That's what the offer is. If you're interested in that, just comment Google Screens, and I'll send you guys the details. Make sure to sign up. Don't tell me. I don't want to hear that it's saturated later, because it will be saturated. Just make sure to get on that as soon as you can. All right. I'll see you guys soon, and talk to you guys later.